Okay, so same FRQ again, new question. They are asking us to solve this differential equation. They are supposed to give us more details on April 3rd as to what will be included on this 45-minute FRQ AP test this year. But if I were to guess, I really do think they'll have one question where they ask you to solve a differential equation. So here's my work. I'm going to use the SASSY method because I am solving a differential equation. So I have to separate first. So what I did is I wrote down the differential equation here. To separate, we multiply both sides by dt. So the dt ends up over here. But we also have to move the root h to the left side of the equation. So I multiply both sides by 1 over root h. That gets me to here. The negative is still on the right. It really wouldn't matter where the negative is. So to this point, you will earn 1 point if you can have that written on your paper. Make sure you have good notation. Make sure you are going straight down the page using the equal sign appropriately. The next step is to anti-differentiate both sides. So I anti-differentiate both sides. I remember that 1 over root h, I don't have a rule for that. So I change this to 1 over h to the positive 1/2. Therefore now it becomes h raised to the negative 1/2. So this isn't the best notation. I was using an editor that didn't work so well. But this is h raised to the negative 1/2 power. This side's still negative 1/2 dt. So to find the antiderivative of a constant is just the constant multiplied by t. So here we go. This is just the cursor left over from the Word program I was using. Here I have to use the power rule for antiderivatives. So this becomes h raised, this isn't h times, it's h raised to the negative 1/2 plus 1, which would be h to the 1/2, divided by the same thing. If you get this green box written on your paper exactly as you see it, you will get the second point. 5 points total available on this problem. Pull this out of the way. Okay, dividing by 1/2 is the same as multiplying by 2. H to the 1/2 power is the same thing as the square root of h. And then I remember to put on the plus c. Now I'm going to try and find the constant of integration by using the initial condition. So I'm going to earn the blue and the purple point. So I simply take this equation and note that when h is 17, time is 0. So in place of h I put 17, in place of time I put 0. That's the purple box. That earns me, make sure it says plus c, this point of 5. To solve for c, I don't have to do anything on this problem because c is automatically isolated because this is 0. So the blue and the purple give me the third and the fourth of 5 points. Now I need to get the equation back over here. I found c, so I'm going to rewrite this. You'll notice here's 2 root h, 2 root h, equal, negative 1/5 t, negative 1/5 t plus c. Here's c. I need to get the h alone, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 1/2. To get rid of the root, I square both sides. Be careful where you put the parentheses. The 1/2 must be within the squaring. So there's a little parenthesis here, small parenthesis here, big parenthesis squared. Now h is alone. I've earned the fifth of the 5 points.